Anyway, guys, back with another round of Facebook Scrabble games. Just going into this one straight away. If you remember the last game, because I don't, we played Chortens, which we could have played Notches as well, but Chortens scored more, obviously. We have no bonus on here as far as I can tell. It looks very promising with like an ILY word here. Homily would be great, but doesn't score enough. Or does it? It scores 19. Probably going to look for something a little bit more meaty. Things you can get away with is like HAY. When you're ahead, you can usually get away with more. If I could play an A, any letter here, I would. A would be amazing. Doesn't quite work. Something like YO. Yom here is not terrible either. Does leave this very dangerous spot here, but as I showed here, the HAY does, you know, it's there's this spot. Now the thing with this is it looks dangerous, but there aren't that many letters that can go in there. There is B, C, well D can, that's not very dangerous. M, P, you know, nothing huge can go there, so it's not a terrible spot to play into. Both of them get 25. You know what, I could even play like Abby. I might even play that, because I keep the H here, I keep the spot here, and look, if my opponent did play, my opponent has the tiles just to play onto this, it's also likely that they have the tiles just to play anywhere they want. So I think Moby is good. So that's just an extension of what we already played, just playing for a few more points. Also blocks off more of the tiles, so if my opponent's going to come back, so I'm ahead of 100, he's going to have to get bonuses down here. For me, I'll just be looking to play, I could literally just play the cure for nothing and it would be a good play. Let's go to the next one. Losing, so if you watched the last game it was, well, where do I play my Hydro or Argesia? I knew my opponent was going to have a good rack already, but you know. This is the only letter that goes here that's on my rack, so there's no left. Good thing to remember. Maybe AUE is just as good as anything. If I ever play like UL is okay. And in fact, you could get to a point where you start justifying, you know, playing more letters. Can I play? Is there a 6-letter word I can play in the same spot for 35 or something? You now works if I can play it. Doesn't look like it. I don't really want to keep this open. And we want to get rid of at least one U. If I can keep like U, you know, if I could get rid of like this somehow, this is not bad. You know what? I'm gonna leave the E there. Let's see what happens. Meh. Not so good. I don't get a scally face, which means I probably didn't miss anything. Let's go to the next. So Is bloopy good? I can't remember. I don't think so. I'll say no. It is a good word. So we'll probably just use this somehow. Any bonuses? Too many heavy tiles. BP is especially bad, but WP is even worse. You know, you could play like this, like poor, if you wanted. If you get rid of all of them, BPW, that would be great, but it's not going to happen. So WAB is like your candidate play, and it gets scores 29. Look, it scores as much as that, so I think it's worth playing. Unsmiley face, web pert. No, there's nothing there. Well, I could say that there's nothing there that I know of. Maybe I'll get a lesson. Wow. Okay. Be wrapped. Well, I didn't even think there would be a bonus there. Wow. I bet there's nothing. Yeah. So, would I have known it? Probably not. It's a very uncommon bonus. It actually comes up, according to this, it comes up quite often. But in terms of things, okay, it's a lot more common than I would have, initially expected. Keep an eye out for odd bonuses like that. Let's go to the next one. You want to get rid of AoE. I'm considering changing. Just because, like, you can play things, you could go, this is okay. It's not worth it for like 8 points. So I'm going to exchange. I'm just going to keep the E and the T. It almost doesn't matter what I get. I'll have a better act than what I've got. That looks like 2 L's. Lealties. No. Alanite. If my opponent were to give me an N as a gift. There we go. I've still got the T for Twiny here somewhere. Just keep an eye on that. Well, considering we just got schooled in the last game with Be Wrapped and we didn't play it, what can I play here? Soup Walt. No. I think I'd like to play something there. I've got no letters that go there actually. WAUR works. Doesn't work with the letters I've got. Swapped. I think swapped is the best. I'd be interested to swap you are. Nope. Of course not. Stop giving me a unsmiley face. I think this is broken. Okay. I would very much doubt that there was anything South Anagrams that I didn't know. Pruta. No, I don't think this. No, I think this is wrong. Let's go to the next one. Why so many U's? Pub. So my opponent has clearly opened this for themselves. Is it pubis? I don't think I'd play pubis. No. Even if it was a word, I don't think I'd play it. It's just too open. What did we play last turn? Gnat here. I think pub is the best. Oh, it's not right. Okay. O-tick is definitely right. In fact, you know, we could just be up here. And we got a blank. Okay, that makes things easier. I don't know why you're looking at me like that. Now I remember from this game we just need to like play out eyes or things. We can play at the IG. If we get lucky we'll get some something fun. Oh my goodness. What can you do, you know? I mean, the only thing I could do is play off my eyes in some inventive way, but that did not happen. So we remain 50 behind, have a blank. Oh, it's just so annoying. Oh well, look, that's Scrabble, you know. I mean, how many other tiles are there? There's like 60 tiles, and I've picked, you know, 10% of the bag have been eyes on my rack. Unfortunately, the way I've played, my opponent hasn't been able to get too far ahead. Now there's this open spot, there's this open spot. They're not going to be able to ignore what I'm doing any longer. So, well, that's it for this round of Scrabble games. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.